The soul of the Daemon Gavad resonates with Kagachi, becoming his guardian. Gavad, an audacious demon who's never caught off guard. Gavad is keenly aware of the actions and emotions of others, and makes every effort to accommodate them. He still holds distant memories of loved ones, and eyes filled with despair. Gavad uses shield cannons, unwieldy weapons that afford the protection of a shield and allow the user to keep up heavy close-range attacks before unleashing a devastating cannon blast. Okay, so we've actually collected all of the optional demons in the game. Gavad is the story-centric extra demon, and then the Night Devil will be the final demon, which I guess we're gonna have to do some quests to find all of, I don't know, collect the soul shards, or you know, unlock the sealed memories or some shit. I don't know. It'd be the equivalent of like a legendary like weapon quest from other RPGs. I was helpless. I couldn't save them. Kagachi, please. I know. I can't just sit here. Those people probably hate me. I'm the reason they're lost and suffering. But I have to ensure their passage. I have to do my duty as a watcher. I believe in you. Is there anything I can do? Making someone else the enemy makes you an enemy as well. You do realize that, don't you? Please stop. You think Kagachi enjoyed doing what he did? What made him do it? Have you thought about that? Who failed to stem the tide of tears that threatened to flood the realm? The sheer number of lives lost might be the answer enough. But I beg you, find it within yourself to keep looking for answers. Don't give up. Our laws were not created to restrain life. They were written to give life hope and meaning. I'm sure of it. It's okay, Lin. I have no intention of turning back now, even if it makes me hated and reviled. I must fulfill my duty as a watcher and restore hope to the realm. Until I do, I accept my fate my sins have brought upon me. Once we've restored hope, I'll send them on their way. Whatever it takes. Kagachi, look. I need your help. With what? My dog. He's all alone now that I'm gone. I just need to know that he's okay. Could you set him free for me? Yeah, I can do that. Thank you. We gotta do these one at a time? I hope not. My friends got me to join the uprising. But what was the point if it ended up in death? I have no idea why I went along with them. I should have gone to Kyo Shores instead. I'd like to see it one more time. Would you take me there? Around the entrance to the ruins would be best. Hey, Doggo. Your owner sent me to check up on you. So how do you want this to go, pup? What? How dare you? How dare you? Whoever put this option in the game, I hope you have very terrible dreams for the rest of your life. How dare you? Go on, get out of here. I hope that brings the boy peace. Master Kagachi, return to the palace at once. Lady Lobelia requests your presence. I'm on my way. Nobody over there. Fast travel to the front. Yep. Whenever someone asked, I said I believed in the precepts of reincarnation, but I thought it was nonsense. Being reborn when you die? It's just not possible. That's how I always felt. But the beyond really existed all this time, and here I am, a lost soul. Well, there is somewhere I'd like to go before moving on. A place called the Soul Cage. I heard a rumor that there's no beyond there. If the beyond exists, maybe that rumor is true too. Soul Cage. We want to go to a place called the Soul Cage. Alright, man. It's up to you, but that's sounds like a real bad idea. Okay, so we got all of these. And how is it possible that anyone doesn't believe that there are spirits in the world when they literally manifest as monsters? And we know that the only thing that subsides the manifestation of these monsters is having an order that exists within the town that everyone sees walking around everywhere, going around and dealing with
keeping everybody dying in the right ways. Because everybody knows who we are. Like, you know, like it's been like from the start of the game, like it's shown that people, like the regular citizenry, know about the Veil Watch. They know what they do. See any interesting transmutations? Healing plus. Heavenly Chorus. No upgrades. Ooh. Three Shade Stone. Excuse me, sorry. The Three Shade Stone Hectase. Hmm. Oh, I guess that's the amount that's needed. So the further up that little, like, if you see, like, there's a little, like this thing here, you see that it gets filled up to this point, which is more than in this one or in this one. And this one right here is filled up a little more than the one here, which is at 240, 680, I mean, 480, 640. So I guess at some point we're going to see some that are all the way at the top, which will probably be like 5,000 or something. Get this one though. Pretty good. Got soul stones. Make sure we're not. It has a soul stone in it. Okay. Oh, transmutation bonus. Depending on the materials used to transmute, you may gain a bonus that affects the next list of transmutation candidates. Increased drops. Increases chance of weapons dropping. Unique for each weapon type. Upgraded weapon. Adds an upgraded weapon to the transmutation list. Shadestone socket plus. Increases the number of shadestones that can be socketed in an item. Refinement. Increases chance of getting weapons and shadestones you don't have as possible transmutations. Catalyst. Confers a special effect while in transmuting. Nice. What was that number? There it is. Oh, I see. So we can have a maximum of 2,000 weapons on us. That's a stupid amount. I don't think I'm going to be hitting that, considering that we've had so many drops and they are under 300. I doubt that we're going to increase the drop rate by entire magnitude in the time remaining for this game. Oh, right. Let's upgrade that. By the way, so if we were to try to upgrade you, right, because you maximum time. I guess the way this works is that, I mean, I don't know if it's based on, actually, let's see. That was to, yeah. It is like a usage thing. When you actually have them equipped, like the I guess ceiling on it goes up. That's nice. That goes into what I said before about how, like, I like that this game is the way they designed this game. Like, the things you like to use get better, and it applies to, I guess, everything. Oh, why did I upgrade that? That was a waste. Uses the domains. Dupilori has on it. That's what she's wearing because there's 2 on it, but that just increased crit chance as well. No, no, no. This is what she's wearing. Never upgraded it. Yeah, so the new weapon for Ritze has a Shadestone stat on it. Brief. A chain that absorbs negative emotions from the surroundings and transforms them into overwhelming power. Facilitates gaining affinity. That's good. Read that for him. At least all this trash is coming in handy. Everybody's got upgraded weapon except the new guy. Sure. Ebony chorus. Yeah. Right one? It is. Only better by 3, huh? For that going. Oh, we forgot to upgrade that one. Brief. Zephyr is wearing it. Just need to buy some shade stones to weapons. Alright. Upgrade. Now we can equip. Increase attacks based on the number of buffs in effect. Is that masochist? Do buffs only happen when you take a hit? I thought you needed to deal damage. Get the buffs. If I'm right, then it should be sadist, not masochist. Masochist means you enjoy pain. You enjoy pain inflicted on yourself. Sadist means you enjoy pain inflicted on others. Reflect and defense. Since his thing is all blocking. Not yet. Grief only has 1 slot on it. The issue is that I don't know how affinity affects gaining soul stones. Maybe better just to do this one. I mean, it innately increases affinity gain. Power Seeker. Got that for equipping the grief. I'm guessing that's an achievement based on using the alchemist a certain number of times. Let's look at Izana. Does she actually do debuff stuff? Visible after attacking. Visible when manifested. Larger area. Chance to poison. Only when manifested though. Chance to kill. Side mirror hits have chance to poison. She does have debuff stuff. Buff attack plus on it. Poison plus on it. You will put debuff chance. Master Artisan. I'm guessing that one specifically has to do with fully upgrading. That achievement probably has to do with fully, well, filling up all of the slots with something that has 3 Shadestone slots on it. Right, did we... F4 for Zav. Bonus 3. Reading that one next. One left in this part is second to last one we get. 3 left there, which are 15 points. Here, 5-point valor. Focus on the 15 points. Oh, 10 of the 15. Go for Juggernaut. But Juggernaut only applies when manifested though. So we'll go for Ordeal first, then we'll do Juggernaut and Valor in some order. Nearing the end for Zav. Take a look at the new guy. Gavad. I can't figure out what the ordering is for these guys. Because it's not their names. Not the weapons that they wear. Like, it's not their importance to the plot because you know, Zav doesn't have anything to do with the story. Will doesn't have anything to do with the story. Zahn has something to do with the story, but he's after Zav and Will. He doesn't have anything to do with the story. Gavad has something to do with the story, but he is in between Zana and Gavad. And none of these have anything to do with the story. I don't know what determines the ordering here. How's your lore ordered? All the way out there. You already have Swordy. Attack while charging forward behind the shield of your demon's might. Glint. Increase movement speed while shield is raised. Ward. Can move or perform an attack to cancel the delay after raising your shield. Two to get first one. Probably going to be another one here. There's probably two here. One over here. Oh, no. Now, this is where there'll be two. Doubt that this will unlock all of these time. Probably two here. So something between like 17 to 21 probably what you need to get all of God's lore. I don't think we've been to the area that either of those two asked us to go to. Kehoe Shores and oh, this is Kehoe Shores.
先を決める。
仕留める。何も通さん。隙だらけだ。頼みます。いけー。
We are here exactly.
逃がさん。仕留める。ここはお任せを。
この調子なら大丈夫。
あれをやる隙を発揮。
今のうちに準備しよう。
Maybe into this bridge here? There's never been anything to do there.
感じる。
頼みます。いけー。受けてみよう。頼むぞ。心得た。仕上げだ。世界を変えるか。見回せば何か見つかるかもしれません。変化を探してみましょう。せい。
魔物がいる。
Where does she want to go?
逃がさん。貫け。何も通さん。隙だらけだ。頼みます。仕留める。逃がさん。
この調
行け。
子なら大丈夫。
逃がさん。はっきり。せい。
There we go. I love this place. I get sad at times, even knowing how things work. Like when my friend died. Whenever I felt down, I'd come here. It's a very special place to me. I'm ready to leave now. Thank you. But how did you come here? It is infested with monsters.
かがち。
Absolutely everywhere. Yeah, so we have no idea where the soul cage is yet. There's this spot here, which is obviously going to be an area. See the other stuff leading there. I mean, nothing else really sticks out, so I'm gonna say that maybe over here there's gonna be something. Maybe down here somewhere is gonna be something. Maybe over by this water here. And this here. That's kind of like snowy trees looking area. For a different biome. Not sure. We will see. Now, all we can do is head back here. I'm gonna go there first to kid know about his dog.
ここなら安全。
世界を変えるか。見回せば何か見つかるかもしれません。
Hmm. That kid pass already? Hmm. Oh, did that one not actually count as a lost soul? Is that just a story thing? Okay.
世界渡りするぞ。変化を探してみましょう。
ここなら安全。次はどこに行くの？
I'm not gonna bother talking to any of the regular people anymore. Just because, like, talking as Kushi for as much as I had to really messed up my voice. Now I am feeling it.
さあ、
So, are you ready to tell me what you know? I wanted to turn my back on life. I wanted to turn my back on a life of want and seek more. Fame, fortune. I came from a poor home. My father was a kind man, but a fool all the same. He never met a scheme he didn't like. I hated that part of him. He was the lowest of the low. More than anything, I was ashamed of him. Then, when I was 12, my life changed forever. One night, my father returned home in the middle of the rainstorm. Without a word, he set his bag down and departed once more. This is the first time that they are telling a story like this. Inside his bag was a vast sum of money. Not again, I thought to myself. I was sure he'd got involved in the wrong side of yet another scheme. So that night, when he returned, I murdered the pathetic man while offering him prayers for the afterlife. I can't recall if I was happy or sad as I did it. Perhaps I did both. The people in this world are sociopaths. Every single one of them is a sociopath. Yeah, so I murdered my father because he brought home money. I didn't mention anything awful he did. He wasn't a good dad. But he brought home money one day, so I decided to kill him. Oh, I missed my wife, so I teamed up with a watcher to just murder random people for the purposes of conducting research into necromancy. Oh, I thought I wasn't pretty, so I killed people. I mean, the only person who I feel has any justification for any of the shit that they've done is Zale. So at least Zale is the fucking Joker. Zale was an agent of chaos who killed for the shits and giggles of it. Like that, I can get behind that as character motivation for being a piece of shit. But this other stuff, they have such minute justifications for why they do these awful things, and yet they act like we're supposed to sympathize with these characters. There's no sympathy for these characters. I can't sympathize with you. I mean, if you had said your father did something inappropriate with you, then yes, kill him. He deserves to die immediately. But aside from that, if all your dad did was he wasn't a great dad, you know, like he wasn't a great caregiver, and then as soon as he brought home money, you killed him. Like, I'm not seeing the sympathy here for you. Like, I don't see it. I put the money he brought home to great use as I climbed the ranks of society. I lifted myself out of my own miserable existence as I worked towards serving the sovereign. I never stopped climbing, even after working my way into the palace. I wanted to get as far away from my past as I could. At 20, I finally got my chance. I was selected to attend the next sovereign. She was a girl of just 11. Yet already I could feel the hate welling up within me. Nevertheless, I bided my time. I earned her trust and became her closest confidant. Then I came across a certain morsel of information, and I knew the time had come to act. I hatched a plot that would use the bloodline of the progeny against itself. I made up a story that the sovereign, in a brazen play for more power, was using the Night Devil to terrorize the realm. So no one ever actually saw the Night Devil. There's a story that she made up to gain power. I killed her. I had severed the bloodline and claimed the throne for my own. Who the fuck is Leo? I mean, Leo kept referring to the sovereign as his mother. I mean, how long was she serving as? I mean, because she just said, "Oh, she was 11," and then I hatched a plot to discredit her and have her executed using the Night Devil. But I mean, was that like a 20-year span? Like, was the sovereign in her like 30s when? You know, like the actual sovereign in her like 30s when she was executed? And they're not giving any context for like time there. So if she was 20 when she went into the service of the sovereign, like, did she already have Leo at that time? Was Leo born after that point? How old was Leo? I assumed that he was like in his like 30s or so. And you can see with the lines on the sovereign's face, you have to assume that she's probably maybe her 50s or 60s. Were you satisfied? Were you satisfied? At first, though I quickly realized I was not the chosen sovereign. You saw it yourself. Even that infernal device on the ground rejected me. I haven't felt disgraced like that since I was a poor girl living in the gutters. You murdered your way into the position. Why would you think you were the true sovereign? You psycho. Everything I'd done was in the name of self-preservation. I hadn't given thought to the importance of maintaining the bloodline. Well, so here's the thing. Zav and the other people who hold the same position Zav held were known as the Blood Guard. They were the people tasked with protecting the bloodline, which is why they are the Blood Guard, meaning that everyone who has the title of Blood Guard in this era of the Sovereign has a false position because the bloodline is gone. And they would have been aware of that. Anyone whose job it was to be the watchers of the bloodline would know who's actually part of the bloodline. Because that's their whole thing. You know, Zav secreted one of the previous sovereigns of who knows which nation away and was murdered by them. And maybe that was the sovereign of this nation. We don't know. We don't know how long ago Zav's story took place. But what we do know is that Zav definitely was aware of who was actually part of the bloodline. He knew very well. I had been a fool.
No.
Will the Night Devil destroy the realm?
Yeah.
I'm afraid he'll do worse. The Sovereign had another role I was unaware of, and by ending the bloodline, I've made that impossible. So you're saying the Night Devil did exist at the time when all these things are going on, and you were just aware of the fact that Night Devil was real, and you used the fact that the Night Devil was real as part of your ploy to kill the bloodline. This is way too convoluted a plot point. It is unnecessarily complex. They could have just said that, you know, that she made the whole shit up, and that, you know, like what we're referring to as Blood Devil now, the Night Devil now, was just, you know, is just the demon of the previous sovereign. But I believe that is why the Night Devil is here. The destruction began the moment I set in motion my plot to assume the throne.
Nani?
What do you mean?
Sora.
Can't you hear it? The wretched voice reverberating throughout the land? That is this kingdom's death rattle. We may well stop the Night Devil, but the realm is already lost. Maybe it is. We may not have anyone of the progeny's blood to assume the throne, but there's nothing we can do about that now. So, here's a theory I just formed about this. Now, obviously, we can make assumptions that Kagachi is the actual bloodline heir. Because, you know, protagonist and all. But, like, I'm thinking that either Kagachi's father or Kagachi's ancestor was the one who killed Dev. But, yeah, was the escaped sovereign. So Zav is actually is a storyline demon. That's my theory, anyway. It would make sense. Like, it's the most logical answer to this. Because so far, no one else's story has meant anything. The lore of all the others has been like, yeah. So this stuff happened. Did it? Because you just said that you turned into a monster, like into like a golem or something. But somehow you're a demon now, with no explanation of how that transition happened. Like, oh yeah, you killed your golem brother, who may have very well been turned into a golem by by one of the other demons. Because Will and Lucica, like their stories kind of their lores kind of overlap. Zephyr's just a reincarnation of someone who liked to fight a lot, I guess. There's no... Like, none of his lore gave any substance to, like, where in the world he was, why he was doing anything in the world. Like, we know that Izana was a former a former Veilwatch. What we also know that she killed herself to try to become a fallen and ended up becoming a demon. Dia was killed by her brother. Well, actually no, we don't know that. We know Dia was killed when she went to find her brother. We don't know what actually killed Dia. And we don't know anything about like who her noble house was in relation to anything in the plot. And the new guy, we haven't seen any of his lore yet. Same with Trece. I've got a lot of lore hunting to do. We need to focus on what we can do. You're right. So what's your plan? I haven't a clue. So, if you'll allow it, I'd like to pray for the people of the realm as they cross over. No. What? Are you insane? I mean, well, we know she's insane. That's been established. She is 100% insane. So, I guess this tracks. For my child, that is. And you? Do you have a plan? I have to deal with the Night Devil, whether I save the realm or not. How will you manage that? You're the only one who can save it. Search for its origin, collect the pieces of its malice. You are the only one who can be bound to it. In due course, it will find you. I have some credible information. I see. Following the precepts of reincarnation has twisted the hearts of your people. The realm as you know it may never return, and so it must be laid to rest. For a long, long time. Perhaps you're right. I imagine you'll be leaving immediately.
ああ
There's no sense in waiting.
ならば
Then I should tell you this. The Night Devil's name is Soju. He was the Sovereign's twin brother. Night Devil was the Sovereign's twin brother. As in the Sovereign you killed. Which means that he had to have died before she died to become lost and then a demon.
何
The Sovereign had a twin?
あ
Indeed. He was disowned and expelled from the palace for no reason other than having shared a womb with his sister. Okay, so that means that Zav was actually within this past generation. We don't know about the rest of them. We know that Zav existed within the past generation because he was the one who secreted the Sovereign away instead of killing them. And I know where he went. It's a small settlement you won't find on any map, but I'm sure it will be of great interest.
分かった
Yeah, that helps. Keep this up and you might become a decent sovereign. That is quite enough criticism. May you restore the realm to its former glory and return safely, Watcher Kakashi. The Sovereign Truth. Got an achievement for that. Night Devil's name is Soju. Ended up in a village whose name appears on the map. Look for him there. Find him in a great forest northeast of the city. There are many fallen there. I pray you return safely. Yeah, so it was either the cherry blossom area or the snow area. Or we gotta go through the snow area to get to the cherry blossom area. One of the two is true. Yep. Yeah, so we gotta go through snowy forest to get to the cherry blossom forest. But that will be for next time. We are already at 2 hours and 18 minutes. That would be an investment. If you've enjoyed listening to this old man talk about RPGs, I appreciate doing all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Ve Victus, Vires Numeris, and bye. Oh, seems is the limit. Okay. Oh, and I will obviously be grinding a ton before next time. I do not want to be off on a bad foot when we when we have to stop using Zav. Later, everybody.